The tightest competition in the WNBA right now is happening. Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year title. Both are crushing it on the court and dividing opinions. Clark remains the favorite in the betting odds, but Reese is closing the gap with each game. We're going to break down the numbers, see what the league's stars are saying about them, and even discuss that controversial viral video about Angel Reese. Plus, we'll take a look at Caitlin's performance with the Indiana Fever and how she's faring against stronger teams. This battle is so intense that it's making the WNBA blow up on social media and attracting more attention than ever. Will Clark maintain her lead, or will Reese pull off the upset? Make sure to subscribe to the channel and join us because things are heating up. Let's start by diving deep into this Clark against Reese showdown. Caitlin is playing at an insane level, showing why she was the first pick in the draft. Her numbers are impressive. She's leading the Fever in points and assists and has already broken several rookie records. Clark's three-point shooting is a lethal weapon. She stretches the game and forces defenses to adjust. And it's not just that. Her court vision is that of a veteran, making passes that leave everyone in awe. Now, Angel Reese is also making a lot of noise. She's a double-double machine, dominating the rebounds like no one else. Reese brings an energy and aggressiveness that boosts the Chicago Sky. But let's be honest, Clark is doing this on a team that was at the bottom last year. Her impact on the Fever is huge. They've already won more games than the entire last season, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break. The odds still favor Clark, but the gap has closed. A few weeks ago, she had odds of 3,000, now it's closer. This shows how much Reese is evolving, but for me, Clark is still the clear favorite. The coolest thing is that both are elevating the league as a whole. The Fever and Sky games are always packed, and media attention is higher than ever. This rivalry is making the WNBA grow, and that's amazing for women's basketball overall. Did you see that parody video of Angel Reese that went viral? It had a lot of people divided. Some found it funny, others thought it was too harsh. The video shows Reese rebounding her own missed shots. It's true she does that a lot, but let's agree that her rebounding skills are insane regardless. Now, speaking of our girl Caitlin Clark, she's crushing it without any parody. Her highlights are everywhere. Those long-range threes, the magical passes. It's hard to open any social media without seeing Clark doing something incredible. Every Fever and Sky game becomes a hot topic. People compare stats, debate who deserves the award more. It's wild. The best part is seeing how this is attracting more people to the WNBA. The league's social media engagement has skyrocketed. People who had never watched a game are now following every week. And it's not just online. TV ratings are up too. Fever games, in particular, are breaking records. Clark is bringing enormous visibility to women's basketball. In the end, this rivalry is pushing the WNBA into the mainstream. Everyone is talking, debating, getting involved. This is fantastic for the league's growth. And, in my opinion, Clark is the star of this revolution. Even the biggest WNBA stars are keeping an eye on this Clark against Reese showdown. Breanna Stewart, the current league MVP, recently talked about the two rookies. She praised Clark a lot, highlighting how she's helping the Fever get back in the spotlight. Stewart said, "Caitlin has a range like no other." And it's true, right? We see that in every game. About Reese, Stewart acknowledged her hard work, mentioning her effort in rebounding and steals. But you can feel that Clark's impact has caught more attention. Sabrina Ionescu, who many compare to Clark, also gave her opinion. She's known Caitlin for years, since recruiting her to Oregon. Ionescu spoke highly of Clark, saying she will keep learning and growing. The coolest part was hearing Ionescu say, "I know she will keep working hard and persevering. Good things happen to good people." This shows the respect Clark has already earned among league veterans. Other players are also praising how these rookies are boosting the WNBA's popularity. The league has never had so much attention, and much of it is thanks to Clark. Fever games are always packed, TV ratings are rising. It's incredible to see how Clark is being recognized not just by fans, but by the league's biggest stars. She's earning respect quickly, proving she deserves to be among the best. And the coolest part is that all this hype is benefiting the WNBA as a whole. The veterans are excited to see the league grow like this. Clark is leading a new era for women's basketball, and everyone is recognizing that. Let's focus now on Clark's performance with the Fever, because it's simply impressive. What's drawing a lot of attention is Clark's partnership with Aaliyah Boston. The two are getting better and better on the court. Clark commented on this. "I think our chemistry has improved a lot. It's about understanding and recognizing how everyone likes to play. The evolution of the pick and roll between Clark and Boston is evident. Clark said, "I think we do a good job in the pick and roll. When you look at me in a screening situation, many teams blitz, so they want to get the ball out of my hands." This shows how well she's reading the game. The Fever coach is super happy with Clark's progress. He praised her maturity on the court and how quickly she's adapting to the professional game. An interesting stat is that in the last 10 games, Clark's performance has improved even more. She's hitting more shots, dishing out more assists, and reducing turnovers. This shows she's adjusting well to the WNBA. Clark also talked about her expectations for the All-Star game. "I think it will be fun. I recently learned to let things be fun." It's good to see that, even with all the pressure, she's enjoying the moment. Overall, Clark is proving she deserves all the hype. She's not only playing well, but also raising the level of the entire team. The Fever already has more wins than the entire last season, and much of that is thanks to Clark. But what lies ahead for Clark and the Fever is exciting. First, we have a few more crucial games before the Olympic break. The next big challenge is against the New York Liberty, again at home. Clark has already said she's excited for this rematch. Then, we have the All-Star game coming up. Clark was selected, of course, along with her teammates Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. It will be amazing to see Clark playing alongside the best in the league. She can use this stage to showcase her talent even more. This year's All-Star format is different, with Team USA facing the WNBA All-Stars. Clark spoke about it. "I think it will be a bit more serious than last year. I'm excited. I think it will be a great game." Looking further ahead, the second half of the season will be crucial for the Rookie of the Year race. Clark has an advantage now, but she needs to keep up the pace. Games against strong teams like the Las Vegas Aces will be important to show how much she has evolved. The Fever is in the hunt for a playoff spot, something that seemed impossible at the start of the season. If Clark can lead the team to the postseason, it will be a strong argument for the Rookie of the Year award. In the long run, Clark's impact on the WNBA could be huge. She's already attracting more fans, boosting ratings, and selling tickets. If she keeps this up, she could become the new face of the league. The pressure is building. Every shot, every assist, every win counts. Clark has already proven she's special, but now it's time to show she's legendary. Keep an eye on the upcoming games. Clark will need to elevate her game even more. Reese won't give her any respite. This is where we'll see what Caitlin is truly made of. The final stretch promises to be breathtaking. Who will come out on top in this epic battle? We'll only find out by following every moment. In the meantime, leave your comments and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. The best is yet to come.